Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 1880 Southeast Anthony Street here in Hillsboro. We are located at the back of the house. I describe everything as if you're standing in the street looking at the front door of the home. So we are on the, I guess you'd say to the left of these sliding glass doors as you walk out the back door here. 3-inch ABS cleanout. Water's running. We're going to zero the foot counter out at the base of the cleanout. Off we go here. Line makes a diameter change there to 4-inch ABS and then do 4-inch PVC. Quite a clean flow line there. That looks really nice. That's how you want your pipe to look right there. And that is made possible by about one living habit, and that is not putting cooking oil, grease, fats in general down your kitchen sink drain. That's the number one thing that will gunk your pipe up. Hands down. And it is often responsible, grease buildup is often the culprit behind a lot of blockages. It exacerbates a lot of minor structural issues like bellies, even significant ones, into something that actually can cause an issue. It gunks your pipes up, restricts flow just like it does in your arteries. Alright, and then right at the end there, it looks like it swaps back over to, it's either ABS or potentially HDPE. A lot of times when you get to this point, it's not actually ABS anymore, it's an HDPE pipe product that looks very similar to ABS, and it's very hard to tell the difference. But anyway, make it simple, we're going to call it ABS. Alrighty, we're going to go locate really quick. It looks like the line terminates somewhere, either the rear fence line or one of the side fence lines. We're going to go locate that while the line drains out, and then we'll have a nicer look at everything as we come back. Alrighty, located the camera head successfully. Line terminates out here at the rear. It goes beyond the rear fence line. There's a little walking path right behind the rear fence line. Line probably, just based on the locate I'm getting here, it looks like it probably goes about 5 feet past the fence line, hits a main running across the back property line. I'm just sitting here talking to myself with the dang microphone turned off. I apologize. So in case I didn't have that mic turned on, or if it malfunctioned when I pushed it last time, the line essentially does a dead straight shot from the clean out to the rear fence line. It goes approximately 5 feet beyond the fence, and this is interior pipe. We just went backwards to the foundation wall. What that is right there is human hair that's caught at the pipe, or the the tie-in for a sink. Very common thing to see. That's not a root intrusion though, if you were worried about that. I notated as I was reeling back in there, you've got two joints. You'll see where I kind of pause at them for a moment as I reel back in the event my microphone wasn't turned on at that point. You have two joints in the PVC pipe right as the ABS transitions to PVC, and then further down line, after the line does that hard dive, that are just barely out of whack, like a 1/16 of an inch. Hyper technical observations. The joints are all intact. They're doing absolutely nothing to affect functionality. Very clean line. There's hardly any buildup in it. Nicely functioning sewer line. Great flow end to end. All the pipe is intact. Sewer line's functioning properly at this time. And on top of that, this is a very unique thing to have a line like this, where essentially, you know, the line may go under that walking path behind the fence line. It goes about 5 feet past the fence, but just about the entire sewer line here is under just dirt, which is a really nice thing if a repair ever has to happen. And the most likely thing that could happen here is the line goes under that arborvitae row out back. Wouldn't be a bad idea to resculpt the line periodically, maybe every 2-3 years, to keep an eye on things. The plus side is the line dives down to quite a deep depth as it nears that, in and around that area, which helps to isolate the line from roots. But, you know, that's about the only thing environmentally I can see that would affect this sewer line at this point. You know, and that may never happen at all, but it's something it's worth keeping an eye on here and there. In the event it does ever happen, you know, you catch it early on before it ever causes a problem. That's if it ever does occur anyway. Anyway, sewer line is functioning properly at this time. Very nice looking line.